Alright guys, so welcome to part three. We're down here, we got the head bolts out, so in theory the head should come off. But we've kinda hit a roadblock right now. I've tried and tried to get the stupid head to come off, and I can't break it loose. So what I'm thinking is going on is that there's some sort of, like, the gasket is just, like, stuck, like, really stuck on, and it's just, like, it's really just, I don't know how to explain it, but the head gasket is just making it so it doesn't want to come off. That's part of it, but this probably has never been apart, like I'm tearing it apart. But also, I found out a way to get these, here, I'll show you this. Right here, these are Phillips, and they, fun fact, they got so stripped out, and I was like, I could just drill them out, and then I realized, wait, no you can't, and I did it wrong. So I think if I just, I don't know, I might be able to get, like, some vice grips or something on there and turn them off. Hopefully that'd be great, because this is just so trashed. I'm gonna probably get a new one, but a lot of this is gonna be redone anyways, so I just need to get the stupid head off so I can get other stuff, because this is what's just a big roadblock right now. But yeah, so fun fact, I had to use like a piece of wood and wedge it up against right here, just to get it to not move so I could break them loose. But they're all out now, so now I'm just going to try to get this head off, or get it loose, and then I can take push rods out and everything. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what happened. So guys, I got that stupid piece off that was all bent up and screwed up, so that's good. And as you guys can see, they were just crapped out. So all I really had to do was just, I got a pair of vice grips on them, and I wish they were, it'd be nice if they had a head at least, but, yeah. Just put a pair of vice grips on them, got them tight enough, and then I just, once I got them, like, loose enough, I just, got them out by hand. But now I just have these little bolts in here. They're the same, just so I can, keep these little plate things on. But I'm still trying to get the stupid head off, and it's just annoying because, I don't know. And I had the piston at top dead center when, before I was messing around, and then I had to keep turning the flywheel, because I turn the flywheel, put a screwdriver in, like, basically, like, right about here. Or no, it'd be, like, in this one, and then it would turn down to this, and then it would stay, so it wouldn't move. But the piston all moving around, so I have to get it back to top dead center. But I'm just struggling to get this stupid head off. You guys can see right here, I don't know if you guys can see there, but right in there, there's a fine line, and that's where the head separates from the rest of the motor, and it's loose in some places, but not all of them, and I really don't know what to do. I've been trying, and I can't figure out what to do. But I just need to get the head off, man, and it's just driving me nuts, but gotta keep trying, I guess. I don't know. So guys, I don't know if you guys can tell, but over there, those are push rods. Yeah, so it turns out there's these things right here, and they go right on here, so it goes like that, and then that. Turns out those are, oh my god, my voice has cracked so many times today. Those are also, like a nut kind of thing. It's really weird, because then it has threads for, like, I forget what else. Something else bolts into it. Oh, I think it's where the exhaust part of the bracket for the muffler goes. I think that's what it is. But yeah, we got our, with the lifters, valve springs, but you guys want to see something cool? Whoa, the head comes off now. So, yeah, I think I already told you guys that I got that, like, metal piece that, like, was all bent up. Got that off. So now we're going to pull off the head. We're going to put it down on a nice piece of, paper towel. And then we're going to see what else we need to do. But so glad that I figured that out, because in the video that I watched of people tearing down the same exact motor, took off 5 bolts. You couldn't see what he was taking off of. That's the thing that tripped me up, because I thought there was just 3, but nope, there's 5. So, little note for you guys. There is, in fact, 5, and 2 don't really look like they would be, like, nuts. I guess they're nuts, but, it's fine. Alright, guys, I would say that the head gasket is pretty well toasted. But you guys can see it's leaking over here. So yeah, the head gasket's, oh yeah, definitely. Because it doesn't really, yeah, okay. So the head gasket's pretty well gone. It was on its way out, and I think that's part of the problem, because you can see right here, that's not supposed to be like that. That's oil's going out. So, sweet. But I think that's part of the problem. But I think I could just do a whole gasket rebuild. Let's see, can we get, this piston's going to be at top dead center. Oh, right there. I think that's top dead center. Okay, so that's top dead center. So now what do we do from here, you know? Here's the head bolts or head studs. Are they bolts or studs? I don't really know. But now what should we do? I think I really want to have this lay on its, like side, with the flywheel facing up. So I might have to drill a hole down in the bottom of the bench, but I mean, hey, if it works, I might do it just so it'll be easier for me, but we're going to find out what else to do from here. I have a video that I've been watching, but we're just going to keep plugging and chugging away. But we got the head off, so that's pretty good. Found out the head gasket's toasted, so making progress. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to wrap up down here in the basement tonight with the engine and whatnot. But I'm not going to end off the video now. I don't even know how I'm going to film for, but we're not done yet. We're going to go upstairs, and I'm going to give you guys some options for, I'm going to help you guys, or I'm going to let you guys help me out with suggestions for the build, because I just found something that I didn't know was a thing. I thought that the, what is it, 540? I thought that the 540 was like one of the biggest Kawasaki engines they make. Fun fact, there's bigger ones, and it's the same way, and it would fit right down in there. Just might have to make different motor mounts, but I don't know. What am I thinking, guys? But anyways, I'll see you guys upstairs. Alright, guys, so, I was just looking through earlier. I was like, I wonder what, like, how many CCs there are for, like, this series. So what's in it right now is a Kawasaki FC540V. Now I was like, well, it's not bad. It makes, like, 17 horsepower or whatever. And it's pretty fast. It could be a little bit better, but, and then we go over here and we look up Kawasaki. Yeah, you can see there. First, I started with looking up 651, FX 651V. That's pretty cool. It makes like 20 horsepower. Then you go up here. This makes like 25 or something like that, or like 22 horsepower. Then you go up here. We got the Kawasaki FX 1000V. Now let's show you guys what this is like here. It's yeah. See, the 730 is like $1,700, and the 1000 is like $2,700. So definitely would not be cheap. But go down here shopping. You guys can see there, Kawasaki FX 1000V, 999 cc's, 35 horsepower. That's over double the horsepower we have in it now. It's a V-twin. Oh, dude, that would sound so good with an exhaust, like custom exhaust. Basically straight pipe. It would sound like a Harley because it's a V-twin. Now that's what I'm talking about. You see, I was originally talking about getting like a Predator 670. Why don't we just do this? It would be more beneficial. It's still a Kawasaki engine. It would mount just a little bit differently, but still has the crankshaft, so we could still do drive pulley if we wanted to, with a belt. But it's a vertical engine. Electric start, dude, this would be so cool. It's just a little bit different because the valve cover's right there, and everything's just a little bit different. But man, that would be so cool. It's just I wonder what this is in. But you guys can see it's pretty sweet, honestly. It's in stock, so I mean, hey, go for it, right? We don't really have $2,800 to spend on an engine, but man, it would be so cool. And then, I don't know, after that, I'm sure there's, or I need to figure out how we can, get it. Oh, it's out of a zero turn. Well, that makes sense. These are like, that's why the crankshaft's the way it is, because it's offset a little bit because it goes down. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's out of a zero turn. Okay. But you know what would be cool? Just thought about this. Now, I might be stupid, but just thought about this one. So you know how, like, here, I'm gonna turn my camera on so I'm actually talking to you guys, not just. So, you know how, like, well, that would go down and drive the wheels directly because it's mounted in the back. What if we had a rear engine lawnmower, you know? So instead of, like, having to have a drive pulley off of the motor, then go back to a pulley on the transaxle, what if we just mounted the motor in the back? Dude, I'm just getting so many ideas in my head right now. None of these are, like, bound to happen or gonna happen, but mounted the motor in the back, okay? So that way it just drops down, and the crank pulley just drives the wheels right there, because I think that might work. I'm not exactly sure how, but that might work, because you can get pulley, like, there's some pulleys that you can use, like, off of a mower deck, and it has two. So one could be mounted on the motor, the other one could be, and it's like a whole thing. So one's on the motor and then one's down on the transaxle, because there's a lot of what's it called, pulleys that are mounted on top. Now mine's mounted on the side, which is really weird, but I want to get a standard trans anyways. So do this on a standard trans. So the seat and everything, you move the seat up, and you can move, like, the only thing is there's going to be no weight on the front end and all the weight in the back, though. So it would just do wheelies all day long. So I don't know about that, but you move, like, you'd have to design a lot of stuff differently. Like, couldn't use the factory fenders. The gas tank, we'd have to put the gas tank in the front, which wouldn't be bad, because then we still use fuel pump. It would just be mounted. Actually, that probably would work. It would be a little bit different, but the gas tank would just be in the front. We'd shift the dash and everything and the steering column up, move the seat up and everything, just make room in the back to put the motor in the back. I kind of like that. I kind of think that we might be able to do that at some point. Now, I'm not saying like this. We still got a lot more time, but that 1000cc. Okay, 999. We're just going to say 1,000. 1000cc, 35 horsepower. Oh my god, that's going to be great. With a turbo. Okay, so I don't care what we're doing, but the next engine setup, whether it's a stock engine being upgraded and, like, bulletproofed a little bit, or whatever the next engine is going to be, it's getting some forced induction. So I'm just going out there and I'm saying it. Forced induction is going to happen. It's going to be great. I need to get a job, okay, guys? I need to get a job so I can start paying for some of this stuff. Because, man, that would be so cool. Because I think, you think about it, and, like, you can work, okay, this is kind of going off topic, but you work at Walmart, right? And you get paid $13.50 an hour. Now, being under 18, you can only work 15 hours a week. I think I did the math. That's like $195. Times that by 10 weeks, that's $1,900. $1,950. In there somewhere. So then, that's more than half of the cost of that motor. So say I work, 10 weeks, whatever. I get paid. Then I can put that towards, like, I can work, earn money, and put that towards a motor, or whatever. Or, like, I can pay for some of it. Like, my dad pays for some of it, I pay for some of it, or, like, I work, pay it back. I don't know. Something like that would kind of be cool. But, man, this is going to be, I don't know. I really want to do this now. Now I really want to get a 1000cc engine because this would work. I think this would, because it's not like a motorcycle engine. It's not like a snow machine engine. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. So I know how a lot of belts are mounted. Like how that didn't make any sense. But I know how a lot of belts go. Like on the Cub Cadet, the pulley on the transaxle is on top. It's not on the side like mine on the John Deere. And I was thinking about it, or would that be a chain? I'm trying to think, because I'm just trying to think of like the Predator 670 with a torque converter, but if you have a pulley on it, and that mounts on like the side, I think. I don't really remember, but the pulley goes, and then it goes back, But since that's already mounted on the side, I don't know if that would work because of, we'll just flip the axle and reverse. Reverse is forward, and okay, that wouldn't make any sense, but if it was mounted on the right side, then it could just go back through a belt and connect up because the pulley on the back is mounted on that side. I'm sorry guys if I'm confusing the hell out of all of you. I really just have a lot of ideas right now in my head. But yeah, I just thought that you should know some of my ideas. So Kawasaki FX 1000cc swap for that. I don't know, that'd make one hell of a drift mower though. 35 horsepower in that chassis. Okay, the transaxle wouldn't last more than like a day, but I don't know. I'm gonna look around, see if I can find a standard that we can put in that. So I'm gonna get looking on like Craigslist and whatnot and see if I can find one, but I'll let you guys know. So guys, I went on eBay and I looked up what did I look up? Small turbocharger, like for small engine. This is what came up. For small engines, snowmobiles, motorcycle, ATV, they forgot to add lawnmower because, that would work. This flange would work, I think, pretty well. I'm pretty sure that's the flange. I hope that'd be the flange, right? That'd mount to the motor, and then that's like the wastegate. No, well, wastegate, and like not that. It's not the wastegate, but I don't know. I'm gonna look up if there's people who are turboing their lawnmower, see if I can do it. But one of those wouldn't be bad to throw on there. That's a pretty good sized turbo for what it is. $140, not bad. But yeah, I mean that would be pretty nice. Throw that on there, get some nice noises and stuff, and turbo spool down. I'm not gonna try to make a turbo noise because I'm gonna sound like an idiot, but yeah, still going back here, and yeah, it's out of a zero turn. You guys can see right there, zero turn. So it's a zero turn, and I should have known because the air filter, because that would stick up top like like that. But yeah. So what do you guys think? Should I do it? Should I see about getting this? I'm still gonna go on like Craigslist and look at some stuff and see what I can find, but I think definitely in the future that's an idea, but we'll see what happens. But man, things that I want to do with a lawnmower. Put a 1000cc 35 horsepower engine in it. I mean, hey, why not? Let's go for it, right? But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video, guys. But I'm gonna keep looking around, and if I find anything else, I'll add it in real quick. But other than that, might just run to the outro. Alright guys, so wow, that was horrible. Here's what I was talking about, the Predator 670. It makes 22 horsepower for being a 670, so that is not bad. I don't know what the 6 whatever, something, there was a Kawasaki 600 something, but I don't think it made, I mean, maybe it was close, but yeah, ooh, would you focus? Just trying to show you some of the specs here on it. It's not it's not bad. It's also $749 versus the FX 1000 is like almost 3,000. This isn't even 1,000. So maybe this is our best bet for a little bit. We start out with something smaller. I would love to keep a Kawasaki, but this is a really bulletproof engine. And it's the same, it mounts the same way. The shaft's right there. Look at those are like, see, and it's a universal engine too. That's the cool part. Because it's universal, kinda. I mean, it'll fit in like, you can make it fit in like almost anything. So I think this might be our best bet. And you see this big muffler thing? Yeah, no, we're not gonna have any of that crap. We're gonna make some custom headers. Basically, that's what we do, is just make like straight pipes, And once it gets going up, it's gonna sound like a motorcycle. It's gonna sound like a Harley because it's a V-twin. That's the reason why I want a V-twin, because it sounds like a motorcycle. So let me know what you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What should we do? Should we do the Predator 670? Should we do a Kawasaki 651? Should we do Kawasaki 1000 FX 1000V? What should we do? Drop a comment down below in the comment section and tell me what we should do. But we're gonna wrap up this video now because it's probably like 20 minutes, so we're gonna cut this off. So if you guys made it to the end, I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support lately on doing Vlogmas and daily videos. I've been trying extra hard to get videos out, and I know we're only like 6 days in, but listen, it's kind of hard to make a video every single day and make it good. And I know the past couple of videos have been different, but I think that the next video is not going to be another tearing apart the whatever, it's going to be something different. Get away from the lawnmower content for a little bit until we figure out what we're doing, until we get some parts in. But what we are going to do is we are going to put this motor back together with a gasket kit, basically. And we're just going to run this one for a little bit. And so we have something, because I've never run this one when it's running good. So we're going to get the right carburetor. We're going to do a gasket rebuild. Just get it going back to how it should be, basically. And then we're going to go from there. But we'll see what happens, But I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. Help me out. What should I do? Go down and hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell when you're down there. But without further ado, I suppose let's roll the outro.
Running around and get somewhere there's nowhere to find. I got a feeling that I'm losing every piece of my mind. This might sound crazy and I don't know why, but I'm enjoying every single second this time. Yeah. And I never felt more alive in my life. So I sit back and sip a Patron. Yeah, I'm right where I belong. And if it might feel wrong, but I'm feeling so right.